today, and we are back with our OHL Draft a Glory franchise mode. And we're about to be starting year number 3, which I'm pretty excited for. And we'll get into it just shortly. Now, I said in the last episode that we'll likely have some NHL players, or some players that we have drafted so far in the NHL this year, but that's actually not the case. We actually don't even have a full AHL team right now, so this is our NHL team. Not a single person up here or was drafted by us. I didn't edit the lines or anything. Actually, real quick, I was gonna say I'm pretty sure I sent everybody down, but I'm not sure. But yeah, that's gonna be our NHL team. We're not really gonna worry about it, but the AHL team we are gonna keep an eye on. They aren't that great of a team, but we have players that we have drafted in there, such as David Levin, who's currently an AHL top 6, 69 overall at 22 years old. May be a bottom 6 for us in the future. Liam Howell, also 22 years old, 73 overall, though with medium top 9 potential. And then Samuel Bidden, 21 years old, 65 overall, AHL top 6, and they're all getting a +1 bonus, which is really nice to see. And then I think that's it for forwards. Yes, it is. All right. And then our defensemen, we have Cole Fraser, who was one of them, 73 overall at 22 years old, medium 7th, not too bad. Victor Hadfield, the first ever draft pick in this series, 67 overall, 21 years of age, and a medium top 6. And then, was that it? No, okay, I was gonna say, I didn't think that was it. I thought we had 3. And then Riley Webb, who was 73 overall, 22 years old with medium 7th potential. So obviously we do want to keep an eye on our AHL team just a little bit at least, mainly because we actually have players here that are important to us. Now, I just want to check to see if there's anybody here that was drafted by us that's not in the lineup. But no, we are actually good. So that's all I really needed to do. So let's take a look at the progress reports, because we do have some players that are relatively high right now that could be an NHL player, such as Cole Perfetti, who is a 77 overall, listed as a depth forward. So I decided Perfetti and Byfield, I'm going to send them back down to the juniors for one more year, let them grow a little bit, and then next year they will debut not only for our team, but for the NHL. It might have been a mistake to send Perfetti down, being a depth forward already, because realistically he'll probably be able to join us this season. But I really didn't want him to be on such a shitty team. At least not yet. So let's take a look at some of the players we've drafted. Obviously, we've got Fraser, we've got Levin, we've got Kari Pirinen, who is also in the juniors again, 72 overall, 20 years of age, medium fringe. He's actually our best goaltender right now, so we got to keep an eye on him. Who else? Let's see. Cole Perfetti, yes, we just went over him. Ethan Taylor as well, another goaltender, AHL starter, not a great potential, but he's 65 overall, 20 years old, not too bad. Then Evan Vierling, low top 9, 59 at 19. We can keep an eye on him. Leighton Moore, medium top 6 defenseman, 56 at 19. And then Michael Bianchini. I'm gonna go for Bianchini. That sounds right. He's a very skinny man. He's 165 pounds at 6 foot. Damn. As well, a medium top 6 defenseman, 60 overall at 19. Marcus Gretz, very interesting, being a 70 overall at 19 years old with a high 7th D potential. I really, really want to keep an eye on him. Hopefully he gets quite some growth this season. Him and Bianchini, is that what I said? Yeah, Bianchini are teammates, actually. So, and as well, Vierling. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure there's 3 of them, so there we go. Byfield as well, obviously, we're going to keep an eye on him. We didn't really. I don't think he grew an overall at all, actually, since we drafted him. Or if he did, it was only one or two. Just gave you guys a quick little overview of his stats. Avery Hayes, who we just drafted recently, 61 overall, 18 years old. We don't have these guys signed, though, I believe. Can I see it here? No, I can't. But Avery Hayes, low bottom six, meh, not a great potential. Colin Eminger, another Flint Firebird player. High backup, 48 at 18. Daniil Chayka, who was our first round draft pick this past season. Can't see. I believe it was 9th overall. He's a medium top four potential defenseman, 62 at 18. Dalton DeMarchi, medium bottom 6, 54 at 18. Dennis Fitz, medium fringe, 51 at 18. Dylan Hobbs, 49-18. 7th D potential. Lawrence Lobb could be something huge for us in the future. A high starter potential goaltender. 59 overall at 18 years old. Hopefully we can grow him. The Merrick Burke from the Sarnia Sting, low bottom 6, 61 to 20, and I believe that is it. So obviously we've got quite a few players to keep an eye on. I was thinking about writing down what they were looking like right now, but I feel like I just don't need to. Now honestly, we're going to stay in the AHL here for now. Actually no, we'll do the preseason with the NHL first. And then we'll probably just go to the AHL because, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Our AHL team definitely isn't good enough to make a playoff position. Also, I forgot to mention, I signed a few other scouts because I want them to go to the O, which I believe I have to change one of them, if not both of them, to the OHL, or to actually scout that region. So let's go and do that. 7-0 in the preseason for your Houston Bull. Not too bad. Let's go to scouts, okay. And let's just see, because I believe, yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure one of them at least is not actually currently scouting in the O, but can be because they are pretty damn good at it. So, there we go. We've got 18 scouts, 19 scouts. We should have 20 scouts. There we go. Yeah, so 20 scouts will be in the OHL. The lowest value scout right now for the CHL. Was I saying? Oh, wait, no, yeah, sorry, for the OHL. I was going to say, like, wait, CHL, but no, that's technically just the league that they're playing, or the place that they're playing in, I guess. Okay, so I believe everybody here or has an A or A plus potential for the OHL. Just kidding. Everybody's got an A plus on region efficiency. So I pray they can find us some steals, hopefully at least. So there we go. That's gonna be the NHL scouts. Well, I guess just our organizational. No, just the organization scouts. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's sim to the deadline just because why not? And we'll see what this team's like this year. Again, pretty likely we aren't going to be making the playoffs or even contending for one. But you know, anything can happen, I guess. We'll see soon. But I'm really not too worried about it. As long as our AHL team doesn't do too bad, currently starting 4-1-0 in the first 5 games of the season isn't too bad. But let's just hope, even if they don't make the playoffs, that they at least have a half-decent record. If not around 500, above 500 would be perfect. I don't expect that team to make the playoffs, but next year maybe, while adding some of our players, I think we should be able to be making the playoffs there in the AHL sooner rather than later, which is obviously the goal. I mean, the real goal is to get our NHL team to make the playoffs, but I'd say we're still a few years out from that. Hopefully it'll come sooner rather than later, though. Obviously, anything can happen. So we shall see. Currently starting off the NHL season 20-0. Not too bad. I think this might actually be the worst season we've had so far in the NHL, which is hilarious because it's year number 3 or 4. I don't even remember. But there's our first one of the season, Edmonton. How could you let that happen? Honestly, I'm predicting we won't hit 5 wins this year because clearly it really isn't looking that good right now. As for the Austin Huskies, currently 15, now 16, 16 and 0. So again, around that 15 or around that 50% mark isn't too bad. That's kind of where I want to see them, if not with a positive record. We also got another win against Ottawa there in the shootout. Not too bad. In 38 games, we're 36 and 0. We have a solid 4 points through our first 40 games of the season. Yup. Oh man, that's actually hilarious. And Huskies, they're going up and down right now. You know what? We are going to switch to the AHL. Yeah, we'll switch to the AHL in a minute. Actually, we just got another win, another 3-2 shutout win versus an Eastern Conference team. I don't know why I'm checking. We're obviously going to be last in the league. 6 points for us. Canucks and Devils currently with 39, who are the closest to us. We were 1-9-0 in our last 10. Not too bad. Can't complain about that. Out of curiosity, let's check the A. Let's see what our top line is looking like. 23 points for David Levin, 23 for Liam Howell, and only 9 for Samuel Bitton. Interesting. As for our good defensemen, or our actual defensemen, Frazier with 7, Hadfield with 9, and Riley Webb with 4. And that's it for there. That's all I really needed to check. Out of curiosity, let's go and see progress reports, just because I definitely could see some players have grown. I'm not sure if that's the case or not. I just want to see. Yeah, Cole Perfetti currently tearing up for Saginaw, I should say. Quinton Byfield as well. For the Greyhounds. No, that's not the Greyhounds. What is that team? Is it the Greyhounds? Sudbury Greyhounds? I don't remember. No, I don't think it's the Greyhounds. Is it just the Sudbury Wolves? I don't know. I don't remember. Let's see. So they haven't really got that many modifications. Frazier has. Pieronen has. Gretz has a lot. He's now 20 years old, but he's also a 71. David Levin has apparently. A lot of our older players have, like the ones that actually aren't going to be used for anything. But Victor Hadfield's up to a 67, I believe. I think he was a 66. He might have been 67. I do not remember. Interesting. Daniil Chayka has grown a little bit. So has Lop. Nice. He's already a +3 in overall. That's huge. We definitely need to make sure he's growing overalls. He doesn't have awful stats. Could be better. But he's not doing too bad. Lane Moore with 24 positive modifications. Those are the Greyhounds. Yeah, I was going to say. I don't know. I think it might just be the Sudbury Wolves. Eminger also getting a lot of modifications. Interesting. Well, I mean, we can obviously keep an eye on that, but I do want to see how many draft picks we have this year, because I'm really not sure how many it is. Obviously, our pick is phenomenal. We also have Winnipeg's first this season, our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. As for next year, we have our first, Winnipeg's first, our second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Alright, so that's good. Now, I do want to check out the draft class to see, not assigned scout. I clicked down again, game. Let's go to the draft class to see. Oh my god, it's just really laggy. to see if there's any good OHL players to go in the first round. Okay. Well, it just got interesting. Shit. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Peyton Summers of the North Bay Battalion. He is projected to go first overall, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, he looks incredible. With 2 A+ stats, 3 A stats, and an A- stat. Yeesh. Yeesh, yeesh. He looks like the for sure #1 pick. And there's also Mason Wolf. He's projected top 5. So we definitely have some players we could look at in this round, or in this draft. Isaiah Hallburn, listed as an AHL top 6, gonna be going 11th, probably not gonna be that bad. Jack Halishuk, another elite player in this draft, and then Dan Mackey as well could be an elite player. So there are a potential of four, maybe 5 elite potential players in this draft. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, this draft could be a very, very good one. Oh my lord. Okay, so I need some players to be scouted to make sure we know their full potential. Oh my lord. Oh god. This draft could be a very, very big one. There is a lot of players projected to be elite players for us this draft. Yeah, I'm just gonna pin everybody in the first round currently because we probably should. And then I just wanted to pin that goalie as well because he might be the first goalie to go from the O. He won't be. It looks like it'll be Noah Vickers. And there's also Tony Lewis, but I do want to see if Hillman will be a high goaltender. I'm very, very tempted to try and trade away the Winnipeg draft pick from next season to try and get another first in this year's draft. I don't know if that is a possibility, but I kind of want to check. No, God, no, I don't want to get rid of ours. How bad is Winnipeg? They aren't doing awful, but they aren't doing great. Just out of curiosity, let's see a bad team, like with a negative record, like a pretty negative record, I should say. Edmonton. What are the odds? No, okay. Realistically, I'd have to look for a team that's doing bad that is listed as like a contender or champion. Montreal, you always want to give up your picks. No, not this one though. Wow, New Jersey's not doing good. Ooh, yeah. They're at basically the bottom of the league. Fair enough, though. The Islanders, no. New York, maybe. I'm just looking for a block or for a trade that is on the or a pick that is on the block. God. Contender, Philly. They aren't doing great, but they do have a positive record. There really are not a lot of bad teams this season, which is really, really crazy. Vegas doesn't have too much value, but we'd have to give up a lot more than just that first, and I don't think I'd be willing to give up anything else. Maybe our second this season. If that doesn't go through, I don't think I'll be able to do anything else. I don't think that'll go through either. It won't. You know what? We'll wait. We'll wait and see. We will wait and see. Come draft time, I guess. Now, I do want to see, out of curiosity, where is the Jets? They're currently 4th in the division. anybody in that division that's under the Jets, please start winning so the Jets can fall out of the playoffs so I can get another lottery pick, please. Please, please, please. Or even the Kings, because they're only 1 point behind, and they should be able to surpass Winnipeg. Oh man, this is terrifying. Now we've got a boatload of potential first-round picks that we could choose from. I'm just going to sim past the draft. I'm not worried about it. We are going to sim to the end of the season, and we'll see what everything is looking like, I guess. Oh, man. I really hope our AHL team, our NHL team can win the draft lottery this year. Oh man, if we don't win the lottery this year, we could be losing out on a very, very good player. Not to say that we cannot trade up to the first overall selection if we don't get it, but I don't know if we will have the assets to even do so, especially if it's not on the block. Oh man, I'm worried. This could be a huge draft for us. This could really advance our team into the future. Just the only problem is I don't remember seeing any half-decent defensemen there. I believe they were all forwards, and then the one goaltender. Yeah, it's kind of worrisome because I don't know what our defensive I don't know what our defense is going to look like in the future. We don't have a medium elite defenseman like we have in forwards up front. We've got two medium elite forwards, and we at least have a very good player in Lawrence Lopp, goaltending wise. So I truly do not know what I'm going to do yet, and our AHL team kind of pulling ahead right now with in the win category. I say that, then they lose, of course, but hopefully we can make the playoffs at least. I'm not going to go super in depth with the playoffs. If we do make it, I'm not too worried really about it, unless we make it to the final. Then sure, we'll look at it a little bit. New Jersey has fired coach Shannon LaRose. Good for you guys. 3-36-2 for the Houston Bull. Fantastic. Winnipeg still has a positive record. We just faced them, so I saw it, which is not good either, which means they'll likely make the playoffs. I was really hoping they wouldn't, but what can you do? Oh my god, we just got an extra point in the NHL. We didn't get a win, though. We are 37-1. I think this is the worst year we've had so far, which is crazy to think. Hey, we got our fourth win, too. That's a whole 9 points right now, guys. Will we be able to get a 10th, though? Unlikely. I would be very shocked if we did. Hey, we did. We got another win. Nice. 5-75-2 on the season. Not bad. Not bad. Did Austin make the playoffs? We did not. I don't think we were too far out. I really don't. Let's go and take a look at the standings to see where we were in our division. We were 6th, so we were still a little ways out, but really, we were only 3 points out. So, you know what? That does kind of suck, unfortunately. Although, what can you do about it? As for the NHL, obviously, we finished last in our division. In our last 3 games, we got 3 points. It's like the best stretch we had all year. Florida absolutely killed it. Almost 60 damn wins. Wow. And then there was 2 teams in the league that also had 50. Well, that's including Florida, so that's unreal. We finished last in the division, or in the league, sorry. New Jersey and Vancouver finished 2nd and 3rd, respectively. Hopefully, I pray we can get a win in the draft lottery this season. I did not mean to exit all the way out of that. I do want to go take a look at the Season stats around the league. I don't care about our team. In the NHL at least. Let's check the AHL. So Liam Howell with 44 points, not too bad. David Levin with 41, and he had 20 goals. Let's see, who else? McNeil isn't ours, right? No, okay. Let's see, Cole Frazier with 20 points, Sam Ben with only 18 on the top line. That's not very good. Unfortunately, Victor Hadfield with 16, Riley Webb with 14, so not bad there. Let's go and take a look around the league now, but in the NHL. Wow. First of all, whoever this guy is, he's an 80 overall playing in the AHL. 40 goals, 44 assists. Led the league in points, goals, and was up there in assists. Probably led the way in plus minus as well. Jesus, that is a crazy rookie for whatever team it was. I don't even remember who it was. For Columbus, I think. All right, no, I don't want to look at goalies. I meant to switch leagues. All right, let's switch leagues to the N. Alexander Barkov with 101 points. Pierre-Luc Dubois with 99. Came second in the league in points. Phil Kessel in fourth. Kessel in third. Matt Barzal in fourth. Jonathan Huberdeau tied in fifth with McDavid. Technically fourth, really, because Kessel and Barzal are tied for third. Although, thinking about the top 5 names, that's a relatively weird, random, and unique top 5 that led the league. I mean, I know Huberdeau just kind of had the quietest 92-point season ever in the NHL, but still unreal. Matt Barzal, even in simulations, you don't really see him up there. Kessel, he's been close to the top of the league before, but this year especially. Dubois, I have never, ever, ever seen Dubois put that many points up in any game. That is crazy. And Barkov is an animal, so yeah. McDavid, 95, Sagan, 94, Gaudreau, 93, Tarasenko, 92. Who led the way in goals? Ovi and Kane tied for 51, Tarasenko with 49. Most assists goes to Barzal with 69. Nice. Best plus minus had to be Barkov. 52. Wow, that top line of Dadonov, Huberdeau, and Barkov is insane. Let's go take a look at defensemen to see who led the way in points. John Carlson with a 71-point season. Erik Karlsson was 69. Nice. And looks like John Carlson will probably be the one that takes home the Norris. As for goals, Dustin Byfuglien, as a Canadian, had 24 goals. Tyson Barrie and Justin Falk tied for second. Barrie in Columbus and Falk in Minnesota. Interesting. Goaltenders, 50 damn wins for Sergei Bobrovsky. I hope he wins the Vezina just because of how many goddamn wins he had, but it'll probably go to Vasilevsky. Just think. It's hilarious because Bob played 5 more games than Dubnyk and Vasi, who were the only 2 goalies that had a better save percentage than Bob, and Bob had 15 more wins than Vasi and 20 more wins than Dubnyk, so that's unreal. Rookie skaters, Alexis Lafreniere is in Columbus and had 88 points in his rookie season. He grew 8 overall in one season. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Nobody absolutely near him. Nobody even close to him. Adam Boqvist came second with 40. Wow. Alexis Lafreniere. Jesus Christ. That is unreal. Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's sim to the draft now. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god. That is absolutely unreal. Well, I guess we sim and we just wait and pray to God we win the draft lottery. I should probably go check the draft class real quick. We are currently in the conference finals. Let's see the draft class to see those players that we were looking at. Oh, Summers. Oh, Summers. I pray we can make it. I pray we can make it to first. I really do. I really, really do. I hope we win the lottery this year. This is the most important year we win the lottery. Alashuk, still don't know much about him. Neither, or same thing for Mackey. I guess I probably should individually have scouted them. Let me check the pin list, actually. Ortiz looks to be a medium top 6. Hillman looks to be a medium starter then. Okay, so we did get more accurate potentials for those two. But these 4 all still look like they're going to be elite. Summers and Wolf for sure. Halashuk almost basically for sure. Mackey, it's still a bit of a flyer. But I guess we shall see soon enough. Let's continue some into the draft. I am beyond nervous to see if we win the draft lottery. Montreal Canadiens have fired coach Santiago Miel. Vegas wins the Stanley Cup. Good for you, Vegas. That's only their, 5th season? So that's pretty good then. Alright. I am nervous. Draft class. Fucking Minnesota and Arizona. Fuck. Arizona moved from 10 to 1. Minnesota moved from 11 to 2. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Hopefully we can still get the 4th overall. Hopefully he does not get drafted from us. Hopefully he does not take in soon. Or 2nd or 3rd, I should say. Oh, man. That sucks. We've got a lot of players retiring, as you would imagine. They've gotten a shit ton of money from us, or some of them have gotten a shit ton of money from us the past few seasons, so good for you guys, I guess. Coaching staff, nobody. We aren't losing anybody. Continue simming. We're not going to do the draft interviews. God. Let's take a look at the awards really quickly. Damn it, that sucks. That really, really sucks that we aren't going to get the 1st overall selection in this year's draft. Vegas wins the cup. Florida won the Presidents. Vegas and Tampa in the final. Another failed attempt from Stamkos and the Lightning. Art Ross went to Barkov. Hart went to Barkov. Ekblad won the Norris. Huberdeau won the Lady Byng. My God, that's 4 for 4 for Panthers so far. Lafreniere obviously won the Calder. Conn Smythe to Jonathan Marchessault. Interesting. Vezina to Bob, and he won the Jennings. Maxime Fortunas won the Bill Masterton for us. E. Nieuwendyk is the Vegas coach. Yep, cool. Won the Jack Adams. Sorry, I shouldn't mention that. Kopitar breaks O'Reilly's 3-year streak, winning the Selke. And Barkov with the 10 Lindsay. Patrick Kane wins the Maurice Richard over Ovi, even though they were tied. I still don't know how the game would decide who gets that, but whatever. Alright, draft time. Draft time, ladies and gents. Unfortunately, we are not going to be picking 1st overall. They also do not want to give up on the pick, so we are stuck here at 4th. Not that we aren't getting a good player at 4th. Well, if everything goes right, at least we need to pray that Mason Wolf does go 4th like he is projected, and that, Minnesota and Vancouver do not screw us over. So Summers goes to Arizona. Minnesota will take Holden. Vancouver, Paros, and then we should be able to take Wolf, which is obviously the goal. Man, it really sucks we couldn't go first. We're going to go pick by pick just to see. Holden went first. Wow, okay. Oh man. Now how I really wish we could have gone first. Peyton Summers, I mean, he's insane by the looks of things. He had 86 points, sure. Mason Wolf, nothing to scoff at. He had 78. And obviously, he looks like a very good player as well, but... Oh man, what are the odds? What are the odds that Paros goes next? Summers. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. 82 overall, medium elite. Yeah, yeah. Wow. He is a very, very good player. Honestly, he could be a two-way forward. He is a very, very good player, though. Now, Vancouver, I pray they do not take Wolf. Thank you. Barros goes to Vancouver, and we will get Mason Wolf. Another power forward for that top line in the future. 79 overall, not bad. Okay. Mason Wolf, listed as a depth forward, medium elite. Let's check the stats. Wow, his shot is insane. He's not very fast, but his shot is crazy. Kind of reminds me of Line A. Not very fast, pretty strong, and has a wicked shot. Sick. Alright, well, you can't really complain about that then. Now, I don't even remember if I mentioned it, but we obviously have the 11th overall selection to get someone else in this draft. I don't want it to be Halperin though, because he's a medium top 9. Let's see, is it the 11th or 12th? It is the 11th. We're gonna sim to our pick. If Halperin's still there, I'm probably not gonna take him. Harkins just went. Wow, 76 overall, medium elite. Jesus. Okay. Let's take a look. Alright. Okay, so Halishuk, I think, should be the selection. Looks like he can be another medium elite coming out of Owen Sound. 78 points. Pretty decent stats, although they aren't 100% accurate. Wow, I'm struggling. Jack Halishuk, medium top 6. Alright, that's not bad. Was really hoping for a medium elite there. Unfortunate that he was not, or even a high overall like Butsayev was. Let's see, Duffy. Ashton Duffy. He is pretty damn good as well. Another center, which we just don't need. Then Mackey as well. I don't know if he's going to be a medium elite or not. I literally have no idea. But I'm tempted to move up in this draft. Is it worth it to go for one of those players? Or do we just stick to the plan and wait, I guess. Wow, that second round does not look very good. Alright, you know what? Yeah, you know what, actually? For how awful that second round looks, I think I might look to trade up in this draft. Let's do Toronto's pick. Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't have too much value, and hopefully we can give up, like, our, sorry, not any goalies, our second round pick. Eek, that's not enough, definitely not enough. You wanna try it? Yeah, I didn't think so. Eek. Let's try our second this year and our third next year. For the Maple Leafs first, yes, okay. We might have been able to get a lower end draft pick from that, but I'm not too worried. You know what? That was pretty good. Mackey went medium top 6. Duffy also medium top 6. All right. Let's see who we can pick here now. I guess I should probably sort it by the O. Brett Green looks to be like the best player right now, and now I kind of regret trading up because I figured Mackey or Duffy would have still been there. Shit. Well, okay. Well, that's not good. Do we go for green? Oh God, you know what? We're gonna go for him. Please do not be such. Thank you, Lord. Medium top four, 64 overall. Thank God. I was terrified he was not gonna be a very good pick. We're gonna sim over the second round. We'll get to the third, and let's take a look at the. Oh, I did not mean to go to all skaters, though. All players. Let's see. Ortiz is the next player I'm thinking. Well, we're 65th overall, plus another 32 is 97, which means Hillman should still be on the board for our first round pick for the first pick in the fourth round. And you know what? We're gonna take a risk and not take him now. We are gonna take Ortiz. Rob Ortiz again from Owen, or from Owen Sound, I should say. Let's take him. Medium elite. Let's go. Okay, that's a big pick. Okay. That's really good. That's 2 medium elites in this draft. Obviously, he is 50 overall. That is quite a project, but we'll have to keep an eye on him, and hopefully everything works out. Is our goalie still here? Let's see. He is. All right, Reginald Hillman. Oh, should we go with? Should we go with Lewis or should we go with Hillman? Hillman 897, Lewis 909. I don't know who to go for. One's 19, one's 18, but Lewis is almost for sure a medium starter, where Hillman might not be. I feel like Hillman. He was the original thought. I think we should go with Hillman. Ooh, medium French. He is 71 overall at 18, though. Okay, well, that's not bad. I definitely can't complain about that. That is a pretty good pick. Okay, I mean, if he was a medium starter, that would be phenomenal. Obviously, still really can't complain all that much. But that wasn't really a bad selection. I gotta say, I really do. I don't think that was a bad selection at all. Obviously, by the way, I'm just simming picks a little bit, because I might try and draft that other goalie too, because, realistically, in a series like this, all the goalie help in the world could really change things up for us. So you really don't know. Or not. It's another goalie, a high backup, blue, just medium fringe, and bombs. I'm thinking maybe Chicago's pick, because I believe we're like 4 picks away from where Lewis is projected. Yeah, okay, Tony Lewis. Let's see if we can acquire him. What am I going to have to give up for this fourth? Look at that. We've got 4 forwards, 4 centers, actually, with medium elite potential now. Daniil Chayka's up to a 67. That is great to see. That is really, really good to see, actually. I definitely can't complain about that. Draft picks. They don't want our picks, but can we give up a 7th and a 6th for the 4th? No. How about the 7th and the 5th, then, to try and move up? Will that go through? No. Will the 5th and a 6th go through? Let's see. Oh man, come on. There we go. Okay, so had to give up a little bit there, but I think this goalie will be a medium starter. I hope, at least. Let's see. Tony Lewis, medium fringe. Damn it, that's kind of a rough pick, but I don't think it's too bad for what it is. It definitely could have been worse, that's for sure. Actually, let's just sort by the OHL again, and let's see if there's anybody else I really want to take a look at. Donald, he's not really projected to be an elite player, though. You know what? I'm just going to sim to our pick. And if there's really nothing interesting in the 7th round, that I really want to take a chance on, then maybe I might just trade it for a 7th next year. So Ludwig is there, who could be a low elite, although it's very unlikely he will be. Tristan Lennox, another goalie, which I would kind of like to avoid skewing, is probably a low 7th. Man, I really don't know who to go with here, because Neil Ludwig, a defenseman, and Pedro Skewin, a defenseman, which I think we should go for one of them. You know what? Let's go for Ludwig. Let's see if he's any good. Low 7th. You know what? Meh. Not bad. Not great. And that was the draft, guys. So a pretty good draft, I would say. I definitely don't think that was an awful draft. I think we definitely got some pieces that'll help us out for future seasons to come. All right, so we got to re-sign some coaches, re-sign a bunch of scouts. No RFAs this year. Yeah. All right, guys. That'll be it from me in this episode. I'm going to do all the regular stuff I do off screen. Thank you all so much for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.